Fellow Americans, this is President Trump. This program is rated R, okay, by me. So if you have kids in the room, get them out, okay? Get them out. Of course, the way things are today, really, who gives a shit, right? Okay? But the program is a lot more educational than rap and a lot less offensive. And believe me, you might just learn something, okay? Okay, thank you, Trump. Thank you. I couldn't resist it, folks. I couldn't resist it. It's perfect, right? And you might just learn something, so maybe you will. Maybe I'll learn something too, okay? So, hello. I'm Michael Clive. I was not going to be on tonight, but I found out that I'm not going to be here tomorrow, so I figured I better do it tonight because I want to get 3 of these in a week, and I'm not going to be doing it on a Saturday and a Sunday, okay? My weekends are very sacred to me. What do you do on the weekends? Oh, a little thing called you'll see, buddy. Kramer. You know that guy, Kramer from Seinfeld, giddy up. He was in a lot of, he went to a lot of agencies, talent agencies and stuff when he was trying to get going. And you know what they used to tell him all the time? Oh, well, thank you, but we have people like you. Mm-hmm. Well, they can't say that about me, can they? No, I don't think so. So, good evening. Hello, I'm Roger Moore. So we have some stuff. I'm just going to go straight to the tweets today. Let's do Trump's tweets, and let's get to it, folks, okay? Believe me, okay? Let's do this, okay? Can we do this, please? I'm waiting, please. Okay, excuse me. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, folks. Melania's running the board. She's doing a terrific job. Thank you, Melania. Okay. Let's read some tweets, okay, folks? Let's see what happens. What have I been tweeting about? What the hell have I been up to? Well, I can tell you one thing. So, here's the thing. Yeah, the hurricane's coming. Everybody, of course, our prayers and everything are out to everybody there. It's brutal. I've been through it several times. The one that came through, God, what is it, like 8 or 9 years ago now? 10 years ago? Yeah, we were without power for like 6 days. It was brutal. All the windows open, not a breeze would fucking blow through. I got to, jeez, it's all humidity and all that shit. You're just going, I'm trying to sleep. And I can't sleep when it's like that. I cannot sleep like that. I got to have coolness, air blowing on me. In fact, I barely cover up when I go to sleep. I'm just, all I need is one really thin comforter or something, whatever they call it. Bedspread. Yeah, comforter's too thick. I can't use a comforter, folks. It's too thick. I like a nice thin bedspread. It's terrific. Believe me, that I can tell you. That's not funny. Okay, so we have some stuff came out of this. I mentioned it yesterday, though. But then Trump, I decided to say something about it. And I got pretty pissed off. So here's what happened. We're talking about the Hurricane Florence, okay? And where is it? It got pretty ugly. Is this it? Where is it? Where's the tweet? Oh, by the way, look, there I am. Listen, what is this? Oh, yeah.
Because some of those jobs of the past are just not going to come back. And when somebody says he's going to bring all these jobs back, well, how exactly are you going to do that? What are you going to do? What magic wand do you have?
We created more than 4.
What magic? Exactly. How are you going to do that? What magic wand do you have? You see how convincing I say things? He's a master. He did all this shit. Oh, all the time he would just lie straight at the people because, like I said, most of these people, you got to remember, people in politics, they're gamblers. I'm serious. No, they're gamblers because they're betting Believe me, folks, let's just do it as Trump. They're betting that you don't go check what they just told you, okay? The bullshit they just fed you, they hope you don't go and research it for yourself. It's no joke, okay? Obama did it all the time. I would be sitting there listening to him freaking, this shit coming out of his mouth. Ah, yes, we can. Ah, look at the job numbers. Ah, and here's the thing. Remember when they used to tout their job numbers in Obama, and the people would come on and who'd want to argue back, and they said, well, yeah, but they're including people who are, on unemployment. They stopped looking, so they're not counting them. Well, the difference with that and the Trump is that now they're counting them. There are people who are out of unemployment now. They're off it. And, I mean, it's a good thing no matter how you look at it. How did he get that magic wand is what I want to know. Should I do the hokey speak where I do like this, make it sound even more? What's he got, a magic wand? How did he get that? I sure as hell wish I'd have had one of those fucking things. I tell you. I always said he would have made a better freaking comedian than the president. I mean, well, like I said, you got to be an actor if you're going to do this job. Who said to me the other day, they go, Mike, why don't you run for Senate or something like that? No. Well, give me a couple of years. I'll think about it. Can you imagine me giving speeches on the House floor? What are you, some kind of nut? Out of your mind? All right. Sit down. Order your ass. I'm going to... Okay. So here's the thing that happened at this... But I digress. The hurricane thing in Puerto Rico, right? So here comes Trump. After, of course, he talks about middle class hits all-time high, okay? That's from Fox and Friends, my good friends, good friend of mine, by the way. And will continue to rise unless the Dems get in and destroy, okay? Destroy what we have built. And we've built a lot, believe me, that I can tell you. So, and then he says this. Because people were getting on his case about all the people who died in Hurricane, whatchamacallit, was it Maria? When it hit Puerto Rico. Remember the pronunciation of Puerto Rico, kids. It's Puerto Rico. It's not Puerto Rico. Okay? So, he says the deaths were like going up. And they're just like ragging on this guy. And like I mentioned yesterday, the whole state was run like a freaking grade school clubhouse. And, they didn't, their electric grid was not in order. It's like I said, folks, it's a shithole, okay? It's a total shithole over there. It is. It looks like a third world country, but that's how they choose to run it. And they're an island, okay? It's not like we can just drive trucks over there. Okay, so come on, give us a fucking break. So here's this thing. They're saying 3,000 people died. And so Trump's going, wait a minute. He's going, 3,000 people. Here, let's read the tweet. 3,000 people did not die in the two hurricanes that hit Puerto Rico. When I left the island after the storm had hit, they had anywhere from 6 to 18 deaths. As time went by, it did not go up by much. Then a long time later, they started to report really large numbers. Okay, huge numbers. Like 3,000. This was done by the Democrats in order to make me look as bad as possible when I was successfully raising billions of dollars to help rebuild Puerto Rico, okay? A total shithole, okay? It needed to be rebuilt. If a person died for any reason, like old age, just add them onto the list. Bad politics, folks. I love Puerto Rico, okay? I love Puerto Rico. I love it. Even though it's a shithole, I still love it. I think it's terrific. Some shitholes are pretty fucking sweet, right? Am I right, boys? God. That's a guy joke. So, okay, yeah, so, and then the mayor of Puerto Rico, she fires back, and, here we go about, oh, here goes Trump. This is about Puerto Rico, all other people. Why are you trying to make it about yourself? And the thing that I thought, it was like, he's not trying to make it about himself. You made it about him. He was just saying, hey, we did a good job. We're doing his best. You made it about him. That's what I think. I didn't think he did it. Crooked Democrats. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. Now, storm surge is deadly. I mean, this is coming up. Even this afternoon, up there north in the Carolinas, there was, and this was, what, 4 p.m., 5 p.m.? There was like 18,000 people already without power. Ugh, it's brutal. Brutal. I don't envy them. That's just horrible to go through. Here we go. The Wall Street Journal has it wrong. We are under no pressure to make a deal with China, even though we love President Xi. We like President Xi. They are under pressure to make a deal with us. Okay, with us. Our markets are surging. Theirs are collapsing. You know why, don't you? Okay, thank you. We will soon be taking in billions in tariffs and making products at home. If we meet, we meet. I don't get that one. If we meet, we meet? If we meet, we meet? Maybe that means if I have a meeting with them, then I do. But if I don't, then if they want to be assholes, then so be it. But we always had, we've just been paying. Oh, it's like, I don't know. We've been overpaying for shit just to be nice guys for decades. I guess that's what I get out of this. And then Trump's acting responsible for our economy, and he's going, why have we been doing this? We're not doing this anymore. We're not overpaying for this. I swear, it's like an adult coming into a clubhouse and going, what the fuck? No. What do you guys and girls do? You guys have to use condoms. You can't. A grade school clubhouse. That's the way it is these days, folks. These kids learn everything from rap. They learn it from this crappy rap. Unbelievable. Nasty stuff. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Turn that shit off. Where's my blow up button? Thank you. Bye-bye. Whoever the hell that was. Get the hell out of my head, okay? Yes, destroying our country. All right, where we go here? Yeah, here's just more stuff here. This is brutal. Brutal. See two more tweets. Senator Debbie Stabenow and the Democrats are totally against approving the Farm Bill. They are fighting tooth and nail. Tooth and nail, folks. That's pretty brutal. To not allow our great farmers to get what they so richly deserve. Work requirements are imperative, and the Dems are a no. Not good. Not good. More obstruction, folks. New tweets. This is from somebody else. I'm not reading other people's tweets, okay? Important news. Florence continues. So, yeah. Yeah, it's going to get bad. It is going to get bad. It is going to get very bad, folks. So, look who it is.
And so I probably will have a conversation with Diane, and we'll talk about it. And I'll say to her, Diane, remember, there are those who said that we lacked civility.
I'm sorry this video is unavailable. They probably took it off. Oh, well, you know what we say, folks. Fuck them. Maxine Waters. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I was really brutal on her yesterday. Somebody goes, geez, you said F her. I was like, yeah, okay. I was a little rough on good old Maxine. But it's just nuts. I mean, she's so irresponsible. It's so childish. You know, that's such a responsible position that she has here. I mean, that's big. And she's acting like a high school chick with vendettas and, hate. And what is this? What is this? It's everything they do. That's why I said, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm just talking common sense here. I look at things, I see things, and I kind of take them in and I go, that's not fair. Is it that fair? Is that fair? For example, fairness, right? I probably get it from my mom every time I bitched about that. I say, that's not fair. And she'd go, life isn't fair. Believe me, she's getting old now. She's going to find out how that word comes back at her. Oh, I need you to help me get up out of the chair. No, Mom. Well, that's not fair. Well, life isn't fair, is it? That's just... I won't. Just remember, though, folks, when your parents, they're getting old. They're getting up there in the years and stuff, and, they need your help. So just remember, these are the times to get even with them. Oh, I need a freaking thingy. Okay. So there's just a couple things here before I go. First of all, speaking of China, okay, you have, these people who are like, they're fans of China. They think China is so neat and all their beautiful cities are just, oh my gosh. Well, China has been busted recently, and I knew this actually before this, for having Muslim concentration camps. Okay? Now, I told you I dated someone from China. And her thing was, they're very in touch with everything that goes on in their culture and their society. They know. Unlike Americans, a lot of them are just like, I don't know. Well, I don't watch no news. I'm like streaming and texting and shit. Now, by the way, new study. Teens favor text over talk. Did we really need a fucking study for that? I mean, who didn't know this? Duh. You ever try talking to a kid lately? You're like, what the hell are you doing? They're like, I don't know. I'm just, it's like they're like looking down at the ground. Anyway, so China, these Muslim concentration, they don't fuck around. When Muslims act up or there's any knifing or anything like that, they round them all up. Anybody who has anything to do with anything that's Muslim, they round them all up. They get them up. They're like, we have a zero tolerance thing for this, okay? So if you want to live here, you want to be Muslim, that's fine, but we don't want to hear anything about your Muslim. We want to hear about your Allahu Akbar shit. We don't want to hear any of it, okay? Or you're going away. No, they don't mess around. And that's why you don't hear of terror attacks in China, because it's not what people tell you. Oh, China's neat. It's like, China is not a democracy. It's not, okay? It's brutal. It's a dictatorship, really. I mean, it's a mild form of it. It's a more fashionable dictatorship, I guess, but okay. So just so you know, anytime next person says, oh, China, you might want to inform them. Anyway, so they're busted, right? They're busted. So we can't wait long enough, right, for all these lefties in Hollywood, these people who want to protest. Let's send them over to China, okay? That they won't like that. No, we're going to focus here in America. We're just going to piss everybody off over here. Oh, thanks. Now, what else did I see? Oh, Ellen DeGeneres. So we have, she's a funny girl. But her delivery is just, it's always the same. It's like, oh, yeah. I mean, it's always that abrupt sort of, So anyway, here's the thing. The cable company that we use in this area, I'm not sure how many states it's in. It's a regional thing. It used to be Bright House. It's called Spectrum now. They might have different names in different states, and so she's doing different versions of it. But she's voicing these Spectrum spots. And whenever I hear something like this, just like when Oprah was narrating the one of the Planet Earth series, she and I was like, why? Well, because that's what they picked her. I'm like, hold on a second. Hold on. First of all, Oprah has like as much money she could buy a country. What does she need this gig for? And you're telling me they couldn't have found somebody just as good or better than Oprah who maybe, I don't know, needed the work? Really? I mean, I'm serious. This is that's what I do for a living. So I'm not talking about myself, like, oh, I want that work, but just anybody. I don't like this. Oprah, she's up there bitching and moaning about how we have to do good. Everybody should have this and everybody should have this. And oh, it's just a terrible thing. And meanwhile, she's running around on some movie set with this freaking glittery shit glued all over her face. What? Get to work. Go feed the hungry and shit like this. What, put your money where your mouth is. And the same, Ellen, how much do you think she's worth? How much do you think she charged to do these spots? Well, they couldn't have found somebody who does just as good a job? Believe me. Now, that kind of stuff gets under my skin. Especially, it's not that I would say, hey, you can't use her. It just doesn't look right when you have all these other problems going on. I don't like it. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. Anyway, so, okay, next. What do we got? A couple more things. This is a good one. Speaking of internet. So, these companies, the Spectrum, I was just down at the place the other day because I had to replace the modem I told you about. And in the store, they got these signs. It's like, hey, look, now you can get up to 940 megabytes a second download. Because right now I'm at 100, my package. I'm like, 940? Oh, yeah. And I'm like asking, hey, what about? Well, we don't know much about it yet, but it'll be this and this and this. I'm going, and I got home and I had to remember. I'm like, wait a minute. Even at 100, don't fall for this. Because it's like $20 or $40 more a month, right? You won't get it. When you have, for example, I have 100 megabytes download speed, okay? So if I'm at some website and I'm downloading a program or, a porn video or whatever, it's not 100 megabytes a second. It doesn't go, it goes, And you look at the details, and it doesn't say 50 meg. It'll go 20 maybe, and then it'll start going down. 19, 15. It'll get down to like 3 megabytes per second because they throttle this stuff. They don't let you take all their stuff at that speed. So if I was paying $20 or more for a gigabyte per second download, it'd be the same thing at a lot of these sites. You'd go to and it'd be like 3 megabytes. It'd be like, what? I got ripped off. So don't fall for it. If you got 100 up of download and like 10 up, that's plenty. I mean, I'm streaming right now on 10 up. It's pretty much, I think, the highest. It's fairly norm, But don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. It's ridiculous. You don't get you don't need 100 megabytes even to stream Netflix or YouTube. I think it's like 2 or 3 megabytes a second. That's all they give you. You don't need it all. So it's a scam. It's a scam. And speaking of scams, another email today about web design. It's like junk mail. You get all these. We have special web design programs for you. And of course, where are they living? Guess. You figured out? India. Yeah, India. They live in India. So many of them. So many. I get all the time. It's like, oh yeah, in India. So I sent him a message. I said, look, clean up your country. Stop your fucking polluting. Then maybe I'll think about you for some web designing. They are the worst polluter. The worst. And we are the least. USA. So all these people bitching and moaning about global warming, they need to start going and marching over in China and Russia and India and Iraq and Africa and all these places. Not here. They need to just shut the fuck up about here because we're not doing the polluting. Didn't they know that? Don't they know that yet? Jeez. Why are they fucking bitching at us? We're doing great. We're doing fantastic, by the way. We're doing fantastic. One last thing. Phone etiquette. Oh, by the way, one more quick. My email thing on the computer. One thing I did recently is I turned off the sound. Whenever you get an email, beep or whatever it is, I had a custom sound, doesn't matter. I just turned it off because I'm home all the time anyway. What do I need to hear that for? All it'll do is disrupt my thought. If I've got some idea, because I've always got ideas. I'm jotting things down. Sometimes just one little thing, and I'm like, oh, what was I thinking about? Really? And the older I get, the worse I get. But so I turned that off, and it has made no difference, right? I mean, I still check my mails. Like, I don't need to be hearing that. I'm in the other room, beep. Don't need to hear it. Or if I'm taking a nap, I forget to turn it off. Beep. Don't need that. And neither do you. Turn it off. Turn it off. I'm serious. Turn it off. I watch. It'll make no difference, but you'll feel better. A thing here about phone etiquette. So I'm talking to this buddy of mine today, and it was semi-business, and he was driving home from somewhere, And we were talking, and I was asking him a couple questions, and we were talking about some of the things, and I was mentioning a project I was working on that I might need his help on. Well, he's got 2 kids, and he's married, and I think he's married. Is he? Who cares? Does it matter these days? It doesn't matter these days. God. And no, but he's a great guy. But so here's the thing. So we're still talking, and I'm actually starting to put out some information I need him to hear. I'm like, okay, so here's the thing, like this, and all of a sudden I hear him. I hear the off thing. Hi, how are you? I'm like, all right, I'll wait. You do the wait thing. Wait. And it's fine. I mean, I get that. When someone's with their kids or whatever, I have no problem with that. But my point is this. He was in the car. We were talking business. We weren't done. Know when to get out of your car and when to just sit in it with the air conditioning running and maybe finish the conversation. That's all. That's all I ask. There's nothing worse than trying to talk to somebody business-wise and they don't. It's like normal for them. They just talking. Hey, yeah. Oh, really? You're kidding me? Hey, guys, what are you doing over there? Okay. It's like, no. Sit the fuck down. Okay, relax. I swear to God. You know how many people I end up having to tell that to a lot of times? Because you can tell they're doing 2 things at once. You say something important, and all you get is a I'm like, no. What are you doing? I can tell you're doing something else. Yeah, I am. I'm looking at emails and I'm typing. So it's like, stop. Relax. Sit back. Okay, talk to me. What 5 minutes? Okay, can I have 5 minutes? Trust me, you'll thank me later. That's a good idea. I mean, when you're talking to somebody, talk with them. We're in this world we're in is ridiculous. And to me, it's important. I do it for everybody. If they want to talk, I sit back and I talk. I'm not sitting here doing, yeah, yeah, I know, yeah, That's rude. And you can't get, you're going to miss ideas, you're going to miss thoughts and shit. Just don't do it, okay? Don't do it. All right. Now that I got that off my chest, I can get the hell out of here. Go start the evening. So, no, I won't be here tomorrow. So, this was the show. Bloody fucking hell, right? All right. Listen, thank you, everybody. I'm Michael Clive. Have a great night and a great weekend. And say a prayer for the people up there and getting hit by the hurricane because they're going to need it. It's going to be brutal. But thanks a lot, and we'll see you soon. So long, suckers.